How much is a cleaned coin worth? Hey guys, it's been the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks so much for watching today. And I've had a lot of people ask me lately how much is a coin worth if it's been cleaned. And so I decided I'm going to go ahead and tackle this question again. It's something that we get all the time. And for those of you who don't know, generally speaking, in the coin marketplace, people don't want cleaned coins. They want a coin that has an original surface to it. And so this question gets a little bit nuanced and also a little bit philosophical, so hang in there with me as I try to explain. So generally, the big picture, the broad picture, when people just want a black and white and a concrete answer, I tend to tell people you can look at knocking the coin at least 1 to 2 grades of value. So what I mean by that is usually if someone's using any type of guide, whether it's like the red book or a gray sheet or something like that, you're going to have the guide for coins in different conditions. And so if normally the coin in AU condition is $50, but then in XF is 40 and then in VF is 25, it's probably more in that 25 to 40 range instead of 50 range if your coin was the AU and it's been cleaned. That's kind of like the quick concrete answer. But the real answer behind all of this is that the coin market is still at the end of the day completely negotiable. In other words, a coin or an item is worth whatever someone is willing to pay for it and the seller is willing to sell it for. Supply, demand, market forces, whatever you want to call it. This is true of everything in life, really. At the end of the day, when you go to buy a house from somebody, it really depends if they're willing to sell it at the price that you're willing to pay for it or not, and vice versa. Are you willing to pay what they're asking for it? Now, having said that, you don't want to be the guy that's paying too much for a cleaned coin, and I think that gets to part of the heart of the question that I get from a lot of people, and I don't want them to get burned. So I tend to tell people to be really very cautious when it comes to cleaned coins. What type of a cleaned coin is it? And I don't mean is it $1 or half dollar. What I mean is it very harshly cleaned? Sometimes it'll be cleaned and or damaged. I have a friend who actually likes buying cleaned coins if it's certified, as long as he knows. He says, okay, he feels very comfortable buying a coin if he likes the coin, it's been cleaned, he knows it's been cleaned, and he can get it at a rate that he feels is very reasonable, which is actually a concept that's antithetical to most coin collecting in the coin collecting market, where people look at it as a pox, as though it's something that is just dirty and going to get you really sick. So if you and that's why generally you should, if most people in the marketplace are avoiding it, I understand that you should probably also avoid it as well. If it is a coin that is extremely rare and hard to come by, you may want to overlook some of the problems that the coin has. In fact, this happens very frequently for people who collect coins, say from the Charlotte or Dahlonega Mint, early US gold coins, early US type coins, where they come rough and they come cleaned, and it's a little bit more of the marketplace. But if you're looking at coins that anyone can buy any day of the week, like an 1881S Morgan dollar, there's almost no reason to really buy it cleaned, right? So if you think about supply and demand, if you think about the rarity of the coin, the more common a coin is, the more cleaning should hurt it, right? If it's really easy to get that coin in a nice UNC, nice MS63, 64 holder, then there's no reason to buy one that's been cleaned. If the coin's common and not expensive, a cleaning really should hurt that coin a little bit more, because I can just go buy a nice one for 75 bucks. I don't want to buy your cleaned one for 65 bucks or whatever. That can really hurt it more. Also, when I talk about the type of cleaning, what I mean is it been harshly cleaned or lightly cleaned? And that's a very big difference, because when you look at a coin and it looks like a flashlight, like it's just looks like a hubcap, real bright and shiny, and someone just polished it all to pieces, that usually really kills the value. I mean, you can consider dropping a coin that maybe would have been a $100 coin down to just silver value, right? Because if it's just been polished, polished is like one of the death knells. It's just really bad to have a coin that looks polished. Now, if you have a coin that looks natural, but PCGS or NGC called it clean, but if you covered that label and you showed it to 10 guys, like only one of them would have called it cleaned, that's a different thing. That's a coin that maybe you're going to be a lot more comfortable paying closer to market value for the grade, right? So it's negotiable. it's all negotiable, whether or not a coin has a lot of value as a clean coin or not. So the quick and easy answer, once again, is if a coin's been cleaned, you got to knock it at least 1 or 2 grades value-wise, all right? And at the end of the day, if you have a really rare coin, there's a chance you're going to get closer to that original, what you might call fair market value, whatever that means. But if you have a common coin, it's more likely to knock the value down even more. So the more common the coin, the more that cleaning hurts. The more rare the coin, the less cleaning hurts. The more harshly cleaned it is, the more the cleaning hurts, and the less harshly cleaned it is, the less the cleaning hurts. So there are multiple scales moving all at the same time on this. There's not a ready, fast, easy answer. But just so you know, the marketplace does not like cleaned coins. So you should consider that when you're buying coins, especially on eBay, where a lot of coins that are raw have been cleaned and are being misrepresented. All right, guys, I'm Ben the Coin Geek. Thanks so much for watching. You can leave your comments down below. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that good jazz. Thanks.